I wouldn't call this record a departure for me. I would think of it more as a continuation along the path that I was already on. I see my whole life that way. I see everything is connected through inspirations and my experiences, and even when it veers this way or this way, it's still this long road, this long continuation of my experiences and what I'm inspired by. When we recorded Weightless, I decided to only record the parts that we could perform live. So everything you hear would be basically exactly what you would hear if you came and heard the band playing that music live. When we went into the studio to do Perfect Animal, I decided to really take advantage of the opportunities of the studio, and I chose a producer who also, his vision also was to go down that road, which was super fun for me because that's how I think anyway. When I'm writing, I have all these layers and ideas that are in my head, and so I was able to like go deep into that and really have fun with it. I found Scott Solter when I was searching for a producer for Perfect Animal. Scott has worked with Superchunk, Eric Friedlander, John Vanderslice, St. Vincent, Spoon, Mountain Goats, lots of people. Listening to Scott's work, I was really drawn to specifically the drums and the low end of his recordings, but also how he layers different sonic ideas, and I thought that would pair really nicely with my music. The songs that I was writing after Weightless were a bit simpler and a bit heavier, and I was looking for someone who could handle that. Day one. I mean, even in the first 5 days when we were only trying to get the bare bone structure of the songs, listening back, I had chills everywhere. And I was like, yes, this is what I want to be the core of my next record. My band is such a huge part of my process, especially now after having played with them for almost 10 years with the same group of people. Yeah, I couldn't do this without them. If someone can't make it, I'll play the music solo, or we'll do a duo or trio. It's a band. It's not that I just hired these 3 guys for this one show. My writing inspires their playing, and then their playing inspires my writing. I was coming from a place of understanding my own emotional growth. It was a transitional time, and I think a lot of the songs expose that, sort of opening up and strengthening. And so the music, to me, sounds like that too, coming from Weightless, which was much more contained, and this, which feels like it's stronger and more open. I wanna leave you. There's a song on the record called Imperfect Animals, which for a while I was thinking would be the title of the record, partly because that song exemplifies a lot of what I go through in my process as an artist, and also the process of making this record, which is striving for perfection even though you know that it's not possible or even totally necessary. So there's this pull of the striving, which I think is a big part of what makes me who I am, and then also the understanding and the acceptance that nothing will ever be perfect. So that song is called Imperfect Animals, and I chose to simplify that a little bit and also make it just a tiny bit more confident by calling it Perfect Animal. I am so excited about this record. This is my favorite record that I've ever made, and it is rare for me to say that right after I've finished making it. Usually at this point in the process, I'm so sick of hearing it, and all I want to do is make another record. But I actually enjoy listening to this one a lot. I took my time with the process, even though that was stressful and expensive at times. Now I have this finished product that I'm really proud of and really excited to share.